Hello, Brickman here, with a look at set 76032, the Avengers Quinjet City Chase. This was a LEGO Marvel Superheroes set, and includes 722 pieces, and retails for $79.99 in US dollars. This was released on March 1st, 2015. So, without further ado, let's get into this. So, here is the main build of the set, which is the Quinjet, and here it is in its flight position. As you can see, you can position the wings, and then when going in landing mode, you can either have it like this, which I think is more accurate, though I think it looks better like this, and then here's the cockpit section, which this does include the sticker there, and this is a transparent blue. Then you look on the inside, there is this sticker control panel, and a seat that does go pretty deep down on the inside. So it is easy to place and remove minifigures, though. Just for more, like, whatever suits you, you can also move these around, and there's a lot of movement in all of these type of areas. Now taking a look at the top section, you can see there's a sticker here, and even a sticker over here that says Stark Industries, and two of the same stickers that has the Avengers logo. You can see that one spins around, but we'll get to that in a moment. And there are also these two stud shooters here that both shoot out easily, and then this will open up. There's an interior. It is also for easier access to this motorcycle, which I will show you that in just a minute. As for more stickers, there's also one here, and again over there, the same Stark Industries one. And further discussing stickers, there's also these two of the same kind. Now for that motorcycle play feature. When you push down on this black tile here, it will push down into here, and that will open up. Of course, this motorcycle will, it's not likely to land on its feet, but it does work just fine, that play feature. So, yeah. So, you can see I placed Captain America here, and now this is another play feature. As you can see, that's not a good place to hold it by. Well, anyways, Captain America is supposed to detach from there and then swing down on the rope. His legs didn't just make it. This play feature, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. It usually never works. I give up. So finally, I'm just going to point out that you can also move this straight like that, or angled down like that. I think it's more accurate angled down, but if you do prefer it like this, that's fine. They do have a wheel here, and also two more there, so it can slide around either way. Here's a look at the underside. You can see the rope here. This is where the motorcycle comes out from, and then there's one more thing here, where this would come out, and there are two stud shooters right next to each other. Now for a closer look at the motorcycle. That is the one that came falling out. It has the sticker here, with like a nice metallic kind of silver Avengers logo and lining, and this is a more uncommon motorcycle top piece, so it's nice to get that. And because in the set they show Captain America riding it, his shield can clip onto the back, which this kind of thing has been featured so many times. Captain America has a motorcycle in just about every Marvel set he was included in. Well, at this time. Not anymore, but back then. Now, for a look at the very last build of the set, and this is Ultron's truck. No truck driver. He is meant to just carry it from the handlebars on the side here, and that does work out pretty well. There is this nice sticker here and here. It kind of represents the South Korea location, and it does even say Cho Research on it, which is a reference to Helen Cho. And now, what you use the super jumpers for is you can clip Ultron right here, his legs, and then use a super jumper. Not going to attach a minifigure or anything, and that did not hit him. Let's give that another try. Nope. Well, that knocked him off. And then there is one more thing. This can detach. And as a bonus, there's also an exploding function on the truck, which when you push down here, this will all explode. Hiding inside this inaccurately small truck was the cradle, though. And you can just take a look at that. I did not put Vision in there because I've learned my lesson from damaging his cape, but I guess it does pretty accurately represent it. Well, here's Vision without his cape, but in the cradle. Now for a look at the minifigures. Here's the oh-so-common Age of Ultron Captain America minifigure. Even though he does come in a lot of sets, he does still look pretty good. I like the dark blue coloring, even though they combine that with his lighter colored shield, which is different than the first Avengers one. And also there's his back printing, and he does even have back head printing that just represents his mask details. Next up, here's Iron Man Mark 43, I believe, and this one does have nice printing on the mask of his helmet. And of course, as always, good printing on torso and legs, and back printing. And you can see how this works here. He doesn't include hair for underneath that. And then he does also have an alternate angry expression as well. This is his Avengers face, not Iron Man 3. Next up, here's a minifigure who used to be rare and exclusive to the set. This is the new Age of Ultron Black Widow, and she did introduce this hair mold. And she looks pretty good. She has these two guns, and good back printing and front printing, as well as even leg printing. Definitely much better than the Avengers minifigure. And she also even has a new face. So, a whole lot of new stuff for her. Now here's Vision. Like I said, his cape is messed up. Not my fault, I wouldn't say. He even has feet printing, and good leg printing, and front printing. Everything is accurate, except for, of course, the stone on his head, which was blue. But in the movie, it's really yellow. They did eventually update that in the Tanker Truck Takedown set, which I did review that. And so, I guess he was good at the time. Finally, here's Ultron in his Ultimate variant, Ultron Ultimate, and he is a very well done minifigure. He is a very bright silver, kind of, and that is pretty accurate, and he even uses two molds introduced to this line for his head, and this was also used on, like, the Ultron officers, and this was also used on the Ultron Prime minifigure. But now they are still new. They both even have printing, you could kind of see on the bottom there. And then additional printing here. And even Ultron's head underneath has the same printing as the Iron Legion. So putting that back on, let's take a look at his torso, which does have a lot of detail, and it also comes out great. It's also just, once again, great to have it in this very silver kind of color. Of course, his legs are then, like, his hips are then just a light gray, so that does look kind of awkward. But I guess that's fine. And there's even its leg printing. So, very well done minifigure here. Now for a look at the instruction booklets, which there are two included. First one has Lego City Swamp Police sets on the back, advertised. And then also a Lego Club advertisement. Then for the second one, which this one includes, here's the front, the Win advertisement, and then just the pieces at the back. Here's also the play features, and I did just want to point out that there were some complaints about the box art / instruction booklet art, how they do show Black Widow in the cockpit of the Quinjet, and then Captain America riding the motorcycle. People say it's kind of sexist, and it's also inaccurate, because Black Widow was in the motorcycle. Captain America was over here where Iron Man is, and Hawkeye was in the cockpit. Instead, they include Iron Man, and not Hawkeye. That's kind of strange. So they did do a bad job with that, but it is kind of a weak minifigure selection for this expensive set. Should have included maybe some Ultron officers or anything else. Definitely Iron Man shouldn't have been in here, though. So I pretty much just expressed a whole bunch of complaints when showing the instruction booklets. So that's all that, but I do still like this set a lot. I mean, I usually just get the sets that I like a lot. So, I mean, I guess it's a pretty good deal, though there are those big flaws. Play features are pretty cool, though, and they accurately represent the scene in the movie. So, that all being said, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for lots more videos real soon. Bye. Rock-a-bye vision in the cradle.